drop the puck in this opening faceoff. Let's do this. The puck is dropped. We're underway. And a penalty coming up here as the officials all over that as they saw him slow him up. The Screaming Eagles have been called for hooking.
This is certainly not how you want to start a game. You're behind the 8 ball. You got to kill off a penalty, and you got to find a way to gain some momentum.
Anaheim sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
They haven't scored yet in the game on the power play, but no need to get frustrated. They all bring a different skill set. It's the reason why they're out there.
That opportunity's rejected. One time, spectacular!
Show up in the video room tomorrow. There's no question about that because it had it all. Puck movement, motion, and urgency on retrieval, which I think is absolutely critical. Yes, got to start with the puck if you want to find a way to get the shot to the net, and it winds up in the back of it.
The Screaming Eagles played along the wing. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck now. Quick feed to Kronwall. Cuts into the paint, and will play on as that goes off the outside of the post.
Anaheim's trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
Receives the pass. Picked off by Kincaid. Anaheim's got it now. Good heads-up play in the defensive zone. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Washington's got the puck in their own end. And he lowers the boom.
That's a huge hit. It's message sending, James. I mean, you want your opponent to hear footsteps, right? Be looking on either side and making sure that you're wearing him down. He does exactly that with that huge hit.
And he'll opt to play the puck here. Takes it and looks ahead. And he catches that one with the glove.
I love watching saves like this. I can watch it over and over again, James, because you can see the competitive instincts in him. He has lit a fire under himself and his entire team with that one right now. I thought it was in, but clearly it was not.
The Mighty Ducks win that offensive zone faceoff. Wide of the net.
Sometimes players get into those scoring areas and they try and get a little...
And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave, the momentum, and the tide set turns here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
Anaheim's high activity in the offensive zone has resulted in them leading here midway through the first. And they win that draw at center. And he takes the pass. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Feeds it down low. Here's a chance! Scores! On the one-timer of Butte.
Well, he's set up with a perfect pass, but he gets lost in coverage, gets all of that one. Perfect weight transfer and executes with a beauty.
Washington's won the faceoff at center. Anaheim's looking to break out of their own end. Race for the puck here. Icing waved off on the play. Good defensive stop at the poke check. Over the line they come. Throws it in front. Oh, and he fans on it. Anaheim's got a hold of the puck. Slides it diagonally to Kronwall. Tees him up. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Cutting to the slot. Oh, he stops him with the glove. Great reflexes there.
I This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
Anaheim's taken full advantage of their scoring opportunities with a comfortable lead here in the first. Assels moves the puck. Fires it on net. Jordan's got the puck and he's going to hang on. Here in the back half of this period, Anaheim's been showing relentless pressure lately, now up by 3. Hill's got it in the defensive zone. Moves the puck. Shot! Scores! Break out the clutch here on the steal because that's a full run answer.
Well, it's incredible. You can tell that they are moving and shaking. They're getting the puck going north. They're transitioning so fast. And man, do they have their opponent on their heels. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
The Mighty Ducks played along the boards. Handles the pass. Takes a shot. Oh, and he steps up with the glove to stop that one. Anaheim's been the better team here in the late stages of this first period. More shots, more goals. Simple as that. Washington's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. The Mighty Ducks have it now. Here they come on the rush. The Mighty Ducks looking against the half wall. Washington's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Grabs it in his own end. Quick pass to Champion. Takes a shot. Too much traffic in the lane. Takes the feed at center. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. Hill's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, the official is right there to make the call, and no question about it, it's tripping. Anytime you take someone's feet out from under them, you're going to head to the box for 2.
Lets it fly. Oh, a clutch save. The Mighty Ducks gain control of the puck. Look at that hit. Maybe try to wear down the opponents here. Scoops up the puck. There's a solid collision. From center they get into the attacking area. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Clearing attempt. And the puck's out of harm's way. Taken by Carlson. And he takes the dish. And not much on that one. And one last save. There's the end of period number 1. Both teams will grab a quick breather. You can grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with second period action in moments. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2. The middle frame ready to go. Washington's won the opening face-off as their power play continues. Anaheim's got the puck in the defensive end. Bringing the physicality tonight. Champions looking to make something happen here in the corner. Anaheim's killed the penalty.
Power plays have the opportunity to really dictate pace and
score! Well, they've got a mountain to climb, but at least have started the escalation.
Well, yeah, they're not at the base of the mountain anymore, but I'll tell you, they're looking up, and it's a long way to go. They're going to have to dig in, put their work boots on if they want to claw their way back into this one, James.
Washington's got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Anaheim's been the more aggressive team offensively. Look at the shot clock and just look at the score. Washington's taken possession in their own end. Great stretch passes and connects. Throws one up to Cronwall. And he takes the feed. And a solid save there as we play on. Anaheim's been firing on all cylinders here early in this second period, and they continue to lead this one. Puck is dropped, and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here. We're still in the early stages of this period. Washington's got a long way to go to try to get out of this jam as they trail by 3. And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Grabbed along the boards by Cronwall. Quick shot! Oh, what a stop!
The key to being a great goaltender is not giving up second shot opportunities, and it's playing the rebounds to the corner. He does an excellent job here.
Hooked up along the wall by Cronwall. Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. Moves it around along the half wall. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he...
In the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net.
Anaheim's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick. They're working their magic. They're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Champion's been nabbed for tripping.
Well, he's going to take the feed out from under his opponent here, so he's going to get the tripping call. That's going to be a 2-minute minor as he marches to the box here, James. That's a frustrating one for everyone on his team. He was in and amongst the scrum, just got to find the puck.
Here inside the defensive zone, they get the puck. Looking to get it out, and they get the puck out, and they needed that.
They certainly did. This PK unit has been on fire. They get the clear. That's 1. You kill valuable time. That's 2. And now 3, you can contest the entry. That's a great play all the way around.
Dishes it off. Huge steal in his own end. Moves it to Kincaid. Here's a chance. Sends it in front. Another pass. Puck set to drop. We've got some 4-on-4 coming up.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
Carlson's got it. Oh, tremendous save on the play!
What an incredible save. No idea how he got to that one, James. And the shooter is absolutely stunned. What a stop. Gordon's able to get to position and negate that dangerous slot shot.
Denies him. He got all of it. Takes a shot. Oh, it stops him again.
That's an incredible sequence of saves. He is so dialed in, but I gotta say, where are the D-boxing out?
Big time stop there.
Well, that shot came quick, and it was right out front.
So they strike once again with the extra tackle.
Wow, this has been a potent power play, and 2 things you need. You need creativity, but you also need structure, and the players know exactly where they need to be to set up, to work their magic around the perimeter, and then open up the lanes to attack the net.
Moves the puck to Bill. And now he tries to get it across to Cronwall. Shot! Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
All alone! Oh, what a save! Goalie advantage there!
Well, yeah, and how often do you see it after practice, James, like 5-puck breakaway after breakaway. Well, this goaltender, he does his job, making himself big as possible and taking away any daylight. Washington's got to find a way back into this game, and it starts shift by shift and building momentum and trying to attack lanes.
And he scores! The Screaming Eagles finally show some life here, but it's still too much to not enough at this point.
Yeah, they've been out-battled, they've been outscored, and they've just been outplayed this whole game, but they've got to use that goal as a positive reset and just look forward.
Here's a shot, and makes the save. Here's a short pass to Carlson. Great reach with the poke check.
I love the common poise to this play. I mean, he's not waving his stick around. He kind of surprises his opponent right here, and it's that catches his opponent off guard and disrupts the play.
Sends the pass down low.
Now they're really driving pressure in the O-zone, dictating the pace. Now they've got to find a way to funnel it to the net.
Moves it quickly over to Kincaid. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
Well, no question, this is a frustrating play for everyone. It almost feels like it's going from bad to worse. You're losing, you're trying to get something going. Instead, you turn over the puck.
Uses the force on that hit. Across the line. And nearing the final minute of the second. Passes it over. Angles it over to Kincaid. And he coughs it up with the pass. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And that one's turned away. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. That's an excellent shot, and it does go in, James, but the goaltender trying to make the highlight reel save with his glove hand isn't able to corral it, and it goes in.
Welcome back, everybody. You know you weren't going to miss this third period. Sabalski, Pounder ready to bring you the action. It's been a total mismatch here as we get underway for the third. Let's see if anything changes. What's this game told you through 2 periods tonight?
Washington's game hasn't been nearly effective enough in all 3 zones to do any type of damage, James. In their own zone, they're disconnected. Through the neutral zone, there's no speed. And when they get in the offensive zone, they're turning it over. All 3 of those things don't equate to a successful game.
Anaheim's on total cruise control early in this third period. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. The Screaming Eagles take it along the wall. Anaheim's gained possession along the boards. Washington's got control of it now from their own end. Oh, what a hit along the wall, and those boards are red. He scores! There's that hat-trick, and let it rain Chapeau!
Yeah, Rain Chapeau is right there. That's all over the ice. They're going to have to collect them all. This is going to take some time, but man, has he ever had an effective night. He had 2, and he was thinking 3 all the way. I tell you what, Coach types of goals because it's all about hounding pucks and searching for those secondary opportunities, James. He has a knack for the net. It's a nose. You have to have it, but you have to willing to pay the price, get to the tough areas of the ice to get those kind of goals. They're scrappy.
Scores! Takes the feed and makes no mistake about it.
Well, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time, he executes perfectly and puts it in.
Washington's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they need one.
Say, look at this. Here we go. They have answered back.
Well, they've responded exactly the way the coach and team wanted. To be able to get back on the board, get momentum back in your favor. It's key guys that contribute and have an impact.
Anaheim's outplayed the opposition tonight, particularly offensively, as they lead it early in this third period. Slides the puck over. Oh, look at this. Poked away in the defensive end. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Mighty Ducks have been handed 2 for interference.
Well, this is going to be an interference call. I've done this so many times in my career, James, but you can't slow your opponent when they don't have the puck. All day long, get to the box.
And they'll start with possession. Picks off the feed.
The Mighty Ducks are dominating play tonight. They've got so much speed. It's almost like they're a step ahead of their opponent, and they're anticipating. They're shutting down so quickly and retrieving pucks. When you have that ability to intercept and go the other way, you're a deadly team.
Oh, what focus to make that pad save.
Champion's got a hat-trick in this game, and he may not be done yet, James. I mean, the puck is attached to him. It's like a magnet on his stick right now. It's because he's finding himself in the right spots at the right time. And if I'm the coach, I'm sending him over the boards every opportunity in the offensive end because he's got the hot hand right now.
Sends the pass over. Here's a blast! Denies him with the save! Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Dumps the puck in. Washington's got the puck. Quick pass to Kincaid. The Mighty Ducks get their man back. We're back to even strength.
Well, when you get the nod to hit the ice on a power play, you want to execute at least 20% of the time, and all these players are heading back to the bench, and they're deflated.
Quick pass across to Bill. Read it perfectly and breaks up the play. Washington's on the attack and reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Into the corner now. The Screaming Eagles have it from their own end. Avoids the poke check. And that play's neutralized. What a hit, and that'll wear down the opposition. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Offside the call. We'll get a face-off coming up.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Anaheim's offense has been the story tonight, leading big time here in this third period. The Mighty Ducks take possession after that neutral zone face-off. Broken up with a stick. Look out, here they come on the attack. Here's a chance. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
Nice zone entry from the middle. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight, and you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Look at this! Fearless, totally fearless on the block.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
There's a firm collision. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Quick feed to Bill. Makes the save and putting out the fire in front. Oh, there's one more. Scooped up along the wall by Cronwall. Carlson's lugging the puck. Quick pass to Assels. Slides the puck over to Bill. Anaheim's got it in their own zone. Moves inside! And he keeps that one out. Booming shot! Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Oh, there's a fine
Sets up the trick, and Gento's stuffies out because it's Eddie Powell.
I wonder if he's going to keep one of those teddy bears because he's earned them, James, with the hat trick, and he's just found a way to fill the back of the net. You know, sometimes when you're playing like this, you just feel right. You want to be on the ice. He's showing every reason why the coach got to put him out there.
Washington's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Assel scoops it up here inside the defensive zone. And he connects with the long bomb. Puck scooped up by Cronwall. Here's a chance. And he comes up with the glove save.
Kincaid's finally going to get on the score sheet here after multiple scoring chances, James. Love to see the expected goals after this one. But you could feel it coming, couldn't ya? I mean, he's been all around the net. He's had the puck on his stick. He's had all the right habits, found himself in all the right spots. Nice to see him finally connect.
Hammers the shot. Denies him with the save. The Mighty Ducks scoop it up along the boards. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Oh, he got a piece of it to keep it out. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. Sends it over to Cronwall. Goes right to the crease. Sends it out in front. And that's stopped. And he had the answer on that play.
What a sequence. I mean, he's been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Moves it to Trachia. Dropped him in the open ice. Well, listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet. He scores! And someone's heating up with his second of the night.
Yeah, I expected he's going to be looking for the Hattie because he's been all around the paint tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, this is a difficult save to make, and the shooter recognizes that it's not about how hard it is, but it's about how accurate it is as he beats the goaltender blocker side.
The Mighty Ducks get a hold of the puck off the draw. It's a contact sport, people. There's proof right there. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. Well, they came, they showed up, and they conquered in this EASHL challenge.
Well, when a challenge is on the line and the competition keeps going, you know, you want to find a way to win because you want the bragging rights.
will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Cromwell's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, what a save in front. Oh, big-time hit along the wall, and this is why I'm one-on-one with the goaltender. With the stop.
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Tries to feed it over to Bill. Into the attacking end. Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Puck knocked loose after that hit. Picked up along the boards by Murray. Shuts it down with the paddle. What a stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, did he ever rock him in the open ice?
Some players get into the game by physically engaging.
He scores! High game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
Detroit's quickly erased that one-goal deficit here in the first.
Yeah, they found a way to have that counter punch to get on the board as well here, James. And that can be tough to do when you don't get the start you wanted. You know you're all pumped up in the dressing room. When you come out, you just don't have it. You got to chip away at it. That's what they've done throughout the period, and they wind up getting a goal.
Moved up ahead here in the neutral zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Here's a chance in front. And they denies that great opportunity there. Here's a short pass to Frankel. Through the offensive zone and behind the net now. Anaheim's got possession of the puck. And he sidesteps the check there. Moves it quickly over to Frankel. And that's picked off in the defensive end. Detroit's got a hold of it along the wall. Passes out front. Picked off in front. Puck grabbed by Cronwall. From the neutral zone now. Detroit's got the puck here in the open ice. There's a hit, and he's trying to leave everything out there on the ice. Scores! There it is, the go-ahead goal!
And how good does that feel? You can see the selling. The energy is certainly there, and now it's about dictating the pace going forward. Next shift, critically important.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Detroit's got a one-goal lead. Through center along the wing. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Moves the puck up to Cronwall. To his teammate. Tried the corner, but it goes off the side of the net. Detroit's gained the line and into the zone. And he puts that one aside with ease. The Mighty Ducks will play it in their own end. Tries to get the puck over to Cronwall. Here's a shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
There's the whistle as the play was offside. Here in the late going to the frame, it's 2-1. Detroit's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he picks it off. Oh, and he lays a thunderous hit there. And he comes up with it. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. The Penguins have it behind the cage. Slides the puck across to Champion. To the low slot. Clock ticking down here inside the first period. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
Smart play to take possession, sneaking in off the wing. Rocks him. Feeds it to Bill. And we'll get a face-off after the puck hops into the bench. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Fans back in their seats. Teams are on the ice. They're ready to drop the puck here for period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. All right, Cheryl, what's your interpretation of what you've seen from the first period of action?
Detroit's playing a strong game here in terms of possession and trying to get pucks to the net. They're really attacking and finding those lanes, and that's exactly what they need to do if they want to go up by more than one.
Orr's got a hold of the puck behind his own cage. Moves it over to Murray. Oh, look at this. Finds nothing but air on that shot. Makes the save on the slapper. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Detroit's got a slim lead. They lead it 2-1. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. And a great save!
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
And we are tied. New game here, Pounder.
Oh, yeah, it's a new game, James. But I really like the pushback to get the equalizer. Now it's what they do with that momentum. This next shift is critical.
At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Levels him with the hit. The Mighty Ducks have it against the wall. And now he moves it to Champion. And makes the routine save.
You know the goalie's dialed in when he redirects the puck to the corner.
Slides the puck down low. Shot! Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that?
I love this power move to the net. I'm going to call it driving the line. You want to manipulate your opponent so they have to turn, and that's exactly what happens. He wins the battle to the space, just doesn't connect on the finish.
He got all of that one. Takes the pass in the corner. What a steal in his own end. Detroit's got possession here in the offensive zone. And he was locked in on that save as play continues.
I'll tell you what, James, that ain't incidental contact. That was intentional, certainly trying to really drive that body and separate the player from puck.
More than half the period left to play. We got a tie game. Nice job tying up his opponent. Takes the feed. Shot! That's not going to fool him. The Mighty Ducks carry it along the wall. And the lane's clogged up, blocking that. Here's an opportunity. And he turned that one aside. Denies him again.
So that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Detroit's got the win off that draw. Great read in the offensive zone by Kronwall. And he takes the feed. Oh, and the puck clears the zone. They'll be forced to do this one over. Anaheim's got the puck against the boards. Here's a pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. The Penguins get a hold of the puck in their own end. Broken up in the neutral zone by Frankel. Slides it back to the blue line. Huge stop on the one-timer. Slides it up to Kronwall. Anaheim's got the puck against the half wall. Glove save by the goalie.
Let's have a look at that last hit. I mean, that was absolutely huge change. You know that this is a momentum changer. You can see the bench erupt with that one.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Shot right in front! What a save as he denies them again!
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
Rings the post!
With a chance to go ahead and a huge opportunity right there. It's going to go off of the pipe and out.
Sends it down low. Huge steal in his own end. Finds some space in the corner. Detroit's looking to break out of their own end. Drives to the paint! And he opts to wait for more support. Takes the feed at the point. Big play inside the defensive zone. Detroit's got the puck now. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Frankel. Loses the coverage there. Slides it over to Bill. Great feed from the left side. Lowers the boom with that hit. Detroit's got the puck along the boards. The Penguins take it across the line. Moves the puck down low. Oh, and that closes him off against the wall. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well, and it's another hit. I mean, how many times is that now, James? He's going to continue to be a target if his head is down.
Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. And we are just moments away from the start of the third period. This one's still deadlocked as we are now underway here in the third. attempted to hang on to the puck for a face-off. Lots of time left in this period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Detroit's got it in the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. Jabs the puck away. Slides it across to Murray. Here's an odd man rush. Sends it over. Anaheim's got the puck. Taken along the wall by Kronwall. Oh, just a great heads-up play by Murray. Anaheim's got the puck along the wall. Oh, he targeted his opponent and delivers a perfect hip check. Detroit's got it from behind the net. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And that's taken by the defense. And they send it right back to him. Gets the puck in deep. Detroit's gained possession along the boards. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And that's just out of reach. Anaheim's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Tosses it to Murray. Can't hang on to the puck after the play. On the attack along the boards. Shot! Oh, I thought he had it. What a chance there.
Oh, James, I thought he connected on that one. He's going to be disappointed.
A huge goal puts him in front.
Well, and persistence really pays off, doesn't it, James? When you wear down your opponent, eventually you'll capitalize. And this is the case right here as they get the go-ahead.
Anaheim's been locked up in a dogfight all evening long, but look at this. They pushed through and found that go-ahead goal here in period number 3.
Well, I think they continue the scrappy dogfight. Don't get in the mindset to sit back. If you sit back and you allow entry into your zone, guess what? You're playing defense. Get on the hunt, get on the prowl, stay on the puck, and you'll win this game.
Nearing the midway mark of the period. Anaheim's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. And now he angles it across to Kronwall. Takes possession. And he loses control of the puck. Oh, and they can't keep... He's got a little jump. What a stop on the breakaway. Makes another stop.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but 2 consecutive saves.
Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Goaltender and in. That's a goal. Anaheim's now up by 2 here in the late stages of the third. It feels like time is on their side.
Time is on their side, but they're going to have to finish it. And the clock seems a little thin right now for them. And on the other side, you've got an urgent team. If they can get within striking distance, they'll get their netminder out.
Wicked glove save to get a piece of that one.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
Detroit's got the puck against the boards. That's intercepted.
Anaheim's been working hard away from the puck, and they're using their awareness to take away angles and seams. And this is something they're doing with their stick positioning. Coach talked about it pregame, how important it was going to be. Jordan's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
From the point, they take control of it. The Mighty Ducks move the puck in the defensive zone. Here they are on the attack. Big-time stop.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Anaheim's got the puck. Oh, what a hit, you might say. They reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Turns it away.
I don't think we talk often enough about the skill of balance on your edges. I mean, he is able to manipulate because he is so strong and he's able to hold on to the puck even though the defenders are right on him.
Tap dances around the check. Getting fancy behind the net. The Mighty Ducks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. A little dipsy doodle and he loses possession of the puck.
He is so dangerous when the puck is on his stick in the offensive zone, but he tries one too many moves and he loses the puck.
Oh, read it perfectly. What a save. Here they come on the attack. Oh, they telegraph the pass and he picks it off. Sends it across. That's a great heads-up play to break up the pass.
So I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
In the final moments of this period, the Mighty Ducks lead at 4-2. Nothing doing.
That's more than a missed shot, James. It's an opportunity to get back in this game. Listen, when you're trailing in the third period, you have to utilize every opportunity to your advantage, and that's a massive miss.
Well, listen to this place here tonight. They got their money's worth, and these fans are on their feet saluting. A job well done by the home team tonight. Fires it. Time ticking away, and he comes up big. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Well, there'll be smiles all around in one locker room tonight following this EASHL challenge.
Anytime it's a challenge, you know there's a lot on the line, in particular the bragging rights, and you can see it in the body language right there. They're pretty content with this victory.